Hello geometry students, there's one more property of parallelograms and that's about the diagonals. So I'm going to draw in the diagonal here, DB in red, and I'm going to draw in the diagonal AC in green, and we're going to take a look at this visual. If you look at the visual, I have the diagonals drawn, and you can see a portion of the diagonal is 4.52 and the other portion I'm highlighting is 4.52. And then 4.96, 4.96. Even if I were to drag and make this parallelogram different, you'll see that the diagonals are cut in half, meaning 5.25, 5.25, 4.48, 4.48. So the property is that the diagonals in a parallelogram bisect each other. So we're going to fill this blank in here. The diagonals in a parallelogram bisect each other. So I'm going to add the single tick mark. I'm going to call this middle point E, and that's single tick mark. So AE is congruent to EC. Likewise, DE is the same as EB. I'm going to write that down. DE is congruent to EB. So I'm going to make up an example. Let's suppose I said dB is equal to 100. So if dB is equal to 100, then we know that dE is equal to 50. If we look at the example below, we know that RM is 79. Since the diagonals cut each other in half or bisect each other, we know that PR is also 79. So both of these segments are 79. Therefore, we know PR is 79, and PM would be 79 plus 79, or 2 times 79. And doing that on my calculator, you will get 158. Let's take a look at our last example about diagonals. So again, we have a parallelogram, and PR is 18x minus 74, and RM is 7x plus 25. Since this is a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other, so the equation would be 18x minus 74 is equal to 7x plus 25. In order to solve this equation, I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides. And then doing the math, we'll get 11x minus 74 is equal to 25. I need to isolate the x, so I'm going to add 74 to both sides. And we'll get 11x is equal to 99. Dividing by 11, x is equal to 9. Now that I know x is equal to 9, to find PR, I'm going to plug 9 into 18x minus 74. Doing that, I will get 88 on my calculator. To check it, I'm actually going to find RM here, so 7 times 9 plus 25. Doing that math, I also get 88. So I know the blue segment is 88. I knew the red segment is 88. So to find the length of PM, I'm going to add 88 plus 88. Some people might do 2 times 88. And doing 2 times 88, you will get 176. So the length of that diagonal is 176.